Action.
Okay. Hi, Libby.
Hello, Lisa.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
It's nice to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Yeah.
All right. What would you like to talk about today?
Yeah, I always want to learn Spanish, so I would like to try maybe have the real progress to start at least to
Okay.
learn Spanish. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever learned Spanish before?
Never, just very few words. Amigo, hola, sí,
Nice.
sí, sí.
Why do you want to learn Spanish?
Because I moved into Boston and I feel like I'm being surrounded by a lot of Spanish speaking friends.
Mm-hmm.
And also, friends tell me if I can learn some Spanish, I will have a lot more job opportunities because I can speak English, I can speak Mandarin, if plus the Spanish. A lot of emerging markets, international position openings will be um, welcoming me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you enjoy speaking Spanish? Is it a language? How do you feel about the language?
I just feel it a little bit passionate, a little bit noisy, but still, yeah, funny. It's popular. Mm.
Okay, okay. So, do I understand correctly that it's mainly out of job opportunities, or is it also out of pleasure more? What's the
Mainly job opportunity.
mainly job
Yeah,
opportunity? Okay.
I don't have any Spanish speaking person. I have a lot of friends, but most of them or all of them can speak English, so
Mm,
it's not a problem for me at this moment. Yeah.
mhm,
Mhm.
mhm. Um, do you have an idea when you would like to speak Spanish by?
I don't know. I may need to check how long time it takes to be a beginner or an entry level, and
Mhm,
I have no idea at this moment.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Okay. What do you know about what's the best way for you to learn? Like when you learned English, do you remember what was the easiest and best way for you to learn?
Yeah, we Chinese people learn English consumes many years, starting from middle school to high school to university.
Mhm,
So that's more like organized. I mean, it's assigned
mhm,
works. We study vocabulary, we study the speaking, we study a lot of. So I don't think it's too much relevance for me
mhm,
because that one may be a little bit academic or we consume so many years. And for Spanish, my goal is for the conversational um, uh, at this moment. So it will be not that necessarily to be too much um, like a solid foundation. I don't know.
mhm.
It's maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, that's it's different. I should say.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay. So as long as it's a normal conversation, beginner level,
Yeah, that's
that's what you're looking
my
for.
short term objective.
Okay. Have you considered different options to learn Spanish? Have you looked at any
Yeah,
options?
I do. I downloaded this app named Duolingo.
Hmm.
I tried some words follow to repeat the reading, but I mean the word, but yeah, I don't have the motivation to keep doing this.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think maybe I need someone to. I may need a school or a
Mhm.
program. Yeah.
Okay, so
Mm.
Duolingo, the app you've downloaded on your phone,
Yes.
and you've
Yeah.
tried using it,
Yeah.
but you didn't go back to using it. You had a lack
Yeah.
of motivation
Yes.
to keep using it.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. Have you considered looking at language schools or
Yeah. It's probably an option.
so are you saying that you would rather speak with other people and you would rather go to classes where you have to go, you're held accountable, you can practice speaking with others?
Yes, I think so because school will teach me from beginning for some of fundamental knowledge, and then I can from scratch to practice some speaking. Yeah, they will have their momentum to guide me.
Do you know if there's any schools here in Boston that teach Spanish?
Not yet. Yeah, I need to do research.
Okay. So you would like to look up schools. Is that something you could do within the next days?
Yeah, next week is very fully occupied. I can say maybe this. I mean, this week is fully occupied. Maybe I can spend some time next week.
Next week. So using some time next week to research language schools in Boston that have like courses that are coming up soon. Do you have a time frame within that you have time for these classes? Like, do you like a month or half a year? Do you have any kind of idea?
At this moment, maybe half year. I try to invest. But it really depends how difficult it is and how free I am. So yeah, it's not a fixed. It's a fixed goal. Yeah.
Do you have a budget that you would like to spend for these
I
classes?
need to do research first. I don't have any idea. Of course, I will not spend like $10,000, right? Of course, but I don't know what's the average budget or the spending. I need to do some research, and then I will have my budget.
When next week do you feel that you have like a day where there's not so much going on that you could do this research?
Maybe next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Okay. Okay. So next Wednesday, do research on language schools in Boston, different courses, looking how long they would be and how much they would cost.
Yeah.
And then seeing what feels good to you or what might be an option.
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to discuss that list once you have it, once you've done your research?
Yeah.
So if we meet like say next Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, do you feel good about that kind of goal for now, that kind of action plan?
Yeah, quite doable.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would think that would help you learn Spanish?
Yeah, once I have entered that door, I may need ask for some practicing partner, but that's not urgent mission. So I'm thinking about ask some helps afterwards. But now I have no any foundation, so it's meaningless to occupy the time with me.
So you feel you'd rather first start with classes, get on a beginner level, and then find a partner
to practice my speaking. Yes.
Okay. Would it be an option now already to reach out to a partner for later? Say, because now you're meeting a lot of Spanish-speaking people at HALT, to maybe ask someone or ask people if they'd be interested in this at a later point?
Yeah, but the issue is most of them will relocating or I don't know their final plan yet. So rather than to book their time now, I'm gonna do it later. To see who is available, who can speak Spanish, and I can ask their help.
That's good. That sounds good. Okay. Is there anything else like? I don't know, would you like to visit a Spanish-speaking country soon, or is there anything else that would give you motivation?
Yeah, maybe Mexico. It's my plan to visit, but it's not still very solid plan yet. But within half year, yeah, it's possible to take a look. So
knowing that maybe one day you want to visit Mexico can give you some extra drive, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Would be a good motivation.
Have you ever watched TV series or movies with Spanish subtitles? Because I remember that's something that really helped me.
Oh, really? You speak Spanish?
No, I learned once. I've forgotten most of it.
Wow.
But I do know from experience that watching, things on TV or movies with the subtitles can really help. So that's definitely a tip I can give you.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, also fun. So I'm going to consider,
Yeah, because the fun is so important, right? To enjoy
Yes.
learning something is very important. Okay, so we have this plan for next week. That's the first step.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think it's great that you want to learn a new language.
Yeah, I need to start.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, very helpful.
Okay.
At least I can start something I always want to do. So yeah, this is the good beginning.
Good. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
Yes, same as me. Okay, that's it, right? Okay. Thank you. Feedback, please.
Yeah. So really good planning and going about like what she wants to do and why she wants to do it. Figuring out that she wanted to use Spanish as more of a career goal and orientation rather than a personal passion is a really good taking. What I also really liked is figuring out what resources she's already used and implemented, and figuring out like her Spanish, figuring out what school she wants to go to, what applications she used. It would have been nice to hear like a little bit more about how effective those particular things were, or how effective she thinks they may have been to her. Whether like an application would have been better, or school would have been better, or just self-teaching would have been better, depending on the person. But over,
The app, right?
huh?
So she said she tried using the app, but she didn't really like it, which is
The Duolingo app. Yeah, I also use Duolingo for Spanish. It's it's an app. But besides that, one suggestion that I will make, just because I know that you're a psychology major, right? And so you have a very therapist type of framework when you do your coaching, where you actually ask more about the person's emotions rather than what the practical aspects of their questions are. Like a lot of the times you'll ask her, well, how do you feel about this? Or how does that make you feel? Instead of like, what are you doing about this? And like, when you do, how does it feel? A lot of the times they can go on into tangents that aren't necessarily focused on your actual topic.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. But outside of that, great job. Really good reality and options that you set forth there. So yeah, good job.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.